Babymetal's a real deal. The real deal. And I'm fully on board. Welcome back and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you're new here, punch that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and you'll be good to go. Now, it's been a hot minute since we looked at any Babymetal, and I cannot wait to get back into this one. A lot of the requests I've been getting lately have been to look at a song called Megitsune. I hope that's how you say it. And yeah, really excited. It's not live, it is studio recording, which isn't the end of the world. It's nice to look at a studio recording every now and then, because normally it has a cool video. And also it's the way the sound of it's the sound that the band wanted you to hear and the producer wanted you to hear, because it's a controlled environment, right? So super excited for this one. Babymetal and Megitsune, go easy on us, but let's see what you got. Ah, Perfect Place. That's one of those, like, used to hear it in movies a lot, like those traditional string instruments, Japanese string instruments, like guitar. They're kind of like guitars, but there's less strings. I don't know the name of them. I will go and have a look, but if you know the name, please let me know in the comments. That's cool. This is cool. I'm not waiting this long again to listen to more of their stuff. I know this is a bit older, but some of the stuff I've listened to recently has been more, I guess you would say for them, traditional metal stuff. This has got a nice kind of flavor to it. I like the synth kind of techno vibe they go in with. You'll hear there's a couple of things happening. The synth itself is quite loud in the mix, and that's deliberate because it's kind of the primary sound. The guitarists are staying real close to the drummer in terms of their palm muting, so they're trying to create really instant starts and stops to their notes, so there's gaps in between because there's so much going on that things can kind of find their own space. Really cool tempo, just awesome. Shocked by that. Almost thought I was like kind of making the sound up in my head. I was like, is this really going on? This is great. Okay, going back a little bit more there. This is, I'm assuming, the verse. I wish, the only thing that would make these songs better is if I understood what they were saying, and I do go back and read the translations. It's not quite the same. I should make an effort at least to learn some of the language, at least some of the phrasing of the bands I listen to. It's a big world out there. But in this verse, you got the guitarist just doing like a constant steady palm muting piece that keeps intensity. The main vocals sound like they've got an effect on. It sounds like a vocoder, and a vocoder is something that makes your voice sound robotic. It sounds like it's not on too much, but there is something there. The other vocals I think are clean. And then halfway through, there was kind of an introduction to like keys. It sounded like keys or more synth, but it's very high up. It sounds like it's sitting quite far back in the mix. I always talk about distance, far back, up, down. If you have headphones on, it's a lot easier to understand because the spatial effects have more of an impact to things like reverb and delay and even things like panning. But yeah, it sounds like it's quite far back in the mix. You can hear it, but it's deliberately supposed to be kind of like a hidden gem. Have a listen for it when that you'll hear it. You should be able to hear it run in. Try and ignore everything else that's going on to kind of pick it up. Tell me where to audition. I'm in. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going to go back because I'm assuming that's the chorus. I think I heard her say Megitsune, which is normally an indication that that's the chorus if it's got the title words in the lyrics. But just before that, they really brought the tempo down a bit. They had a nice wavy kind of long drawn out melody. It was longer chords being rung out. And then the in this part, which I think is the chorus, really interesting because it's that kind of, it's not, I want to, it's that kind of Foster metal, actually more probably a derivative of like a punk beat, that dun, 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 dun. And then it kind of picked up and they built intensity with the kick work and the bass. Her voice really stands out there. Really, really nice. I think she, and I'm not talking about the fans yet, but I think kind of new people to it don't, or maybe underestimate how good a vocalist she actually is, because she is very good, and she's doing a great job on this too. I'm not going to go back because we're bound to hear more of that, I think. Yeah, there's no way I'm glossing over that. There was that is like there's a lot of effects on what I'm about to say, but that is essentially like sounds like pig squealing, which is a kind of really high guttural, like wrenching scream that you hear in a lot of kind of dark metal bands and hardcore bands, like weird, like The Locust and weird guys like that. And it sounds like someone's doing kind of this pig squealing and then they went into like a deeper growl, but it does sound affected. It's definitely been manipulated, not to make it sound more brutal. I believe that generally came from somebody, but it's to kind of where the placement is, or maybe if there's a delay or a reverb on it. But it was very cool because you've got that going on and then you've got her just singing super calm and you've got the synth matching her voice. It's almost like that. It's almost like an instrument trying to play her melody as well. You know what? I'm going to say something that I think I need to say it for this song. These guys are great. And it's, I think when people sometimes first listen to them, they go, oh, it's really cool. It's really good because it's different. Sure. But it's not good because it's different. It's good because it's good. It's great musicians, great melody, fantastic video. And just a really solid product. That's what makes it good. It's not about it being different. It being different is just a nice extra thing because we should be listening to different music and kind of expanding our horizons, you know, kind of pumping up our playlists, if you will. But they're good because they're good. There's no argument there. If there's still people going on and saying, oh, this is just a gimmick, it's just a gimmick, you need to get stepping. Here we go. That intro's coming back. Oh, they're doing the... This was the bit that was played much quicker. Now I've slowed it down. There's light synth work still going on. What did she say? Don't mess with this girl. Don't you dare. That's her mic stand. There, another good indication of the drummer doing a lot of really great time changes, not time signature changes, tempo changes. He had that, his footwork has stayed the same, but he's halved the tempo of his snare accents, which creates a more wavy effect. I keep saying wavy, but it's more drawn out. It feels like it's lasting longer. They are so good. So good. Yeah. As I mentioned, I think this one's a bit earlier, but it doesn't matter. I would love, honestly, take all my money. I would love to see this live. This is phenomenal. I hope you enjoyed that, even a tenth of what I did, because if you did, then you're in for a treat. That was remarkable. Really had a good time listening to that. Love this band. Really had like an awakening to kind of the skill set, the talent, the great music that is coming out of kind of the Japanese metal and rock scene. And I'm kind of speechless, man. Babymetal's a real deal. The real deal. And I'm fully on board. Yeah, I appreciate that one. And honestly, I loved that reaction. Promise there'll be more Babymetal. The live videos are a bit tricky. They don't tend to like having them up. Hopefully we have some luck with this one. But yeah, until the next one, please be safe. Please be extra nice to each other. And have a damn good day.